Hello everybody, it's Shayna with Robin's Repurposing, and if you're new here, I like to take all kinds of items and repurpose them. So for example, in today's video, we have some Dollar Tree items and some scrap wood and other things like that that I turn into something new and pretty for my home. Okay, and let's get started and I'll show you what I repurposed today. Okay, y'all, so I'm so excited for these flowers. I took this was all from Dollar Tree. I took these Dollar Tree flower cutouts and then these, that wooden circle in the middle of that one sitting there, that one's not from Dollar Tree, but I'm pretty sure Dollar Tree has those. But this little picture frame thing was from Dollar Tree, and I just ripped off the stand and used that little circular piece as the middle. I had to get some pliers out and stuff to try to get that little piece there off, and I didn't end up getting it off all the way, but there was like these tiny little nails in it, so I did hammer them down and then sanded it down a little to make it smooth so that it would glue on flat. So got that all prepped up and ready to go. Okay, and then I got out this color called Rebel Yellow. It's Dixie Belle paint. And y'all are always asking where I get my paint, so I always link the paint store that I get the paint from in the description box. Okay, and as per usual, I'm doing this voiceover right here with my sleeping kids, so I'm sorry that I'm kind of quiet and you might hear some snoring, but you know, I have to do it when I have to do it, so I'm sorry. Okay, and then for this other one, I got out the color Vintage Duck Egg and painted this one blue. Okay, and then I take this antique wax and paint that round circle. Like I said, that one was not from Dollar Tree, but you can find those at Dollar Tree, I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% positive, but anyway, painted both of these middle pieces with that wax, and oh my gosh, I just love how that ends up looking. I think simply just because of the colors on this turns out looking really high-end looking. Okay, and then I just end up hot gluing those to the centers, and I end up actually, to be honest, not getting this one quite in the center, but these are going outside, like in my little flower bed area. I've been all about making little signs for my flower bed this year because this is my first time getting it all set up. My husband just built these for me last year, these flower beds that I'm gonna put these in. I'll show you pictures here at the end, but yeah, anyway, I'm so excited. So anyway, I just hot glued those to the middle, and then I just dry brushed on some of that brown wax to the whole flower. Okay, and then if you see my video the other day, I took one of these spindles and I attached a little truck sign to it. Well, today I decided that I just wanted to add this little flower to this spindle, and I didn't want to paint it. I wanted that wood look, so I just hot glued it on and then stapled it because like the other day when I did this, I used a screw and it was too long and all that. So, and you might have seen that in that other video. But yeah, so that's what I did there. And here's a brief picture of how they turned out, but I'm going to show you more pictures of all of this stuff together here at the end. But I just love them. I think they look super cute. Okay, and then for this next one, I took this old board that we had on hand. My husband took apart this like old TV stand thing that was made out of barnwood anyway, and I just used some of this brown wax on it to darken it up. And then I see signs like this all the time, like on Pinterest, or like shabby chic looking like Instagram pages and stuff where people just kind of freehand their own little design or sign or word or whatever. So anyway, I got that dried, and then I took my yellow and I just freehanded with my paintbrush there from Dollar Tree the word flowers. I thought about sticking those flowers on there, but they were just, I don't know, they didn't look good for what I was going for here. I just wanted like a real like rustic looking sign that said flowers on it. And I didn't have any white downstairs with me at the time, and I didn't want to go upstairs and get it, but I was going to use white for this. So yeah, that's my only thing with this, is I feel like I would like it a little better if it was white. And also, I wish I had some other paintbrushes on hand, but these were the only little paintbrushes I had at the time because my kids are always using my paintbrushes downstairs and I always forget and I let them dry out. So anyway, I just freehanded the word flowers, and like it doesn't look that amazing, but like I said, the look I was going for was just for like outside in my flower bed garden, and I just wanted it to be real rustic and whimsy, like, you know. Okay, so I got all the letters how I wanted them, and then I took my brush and just made a little polka dot on each side, and that was all there was to the paint job here. Okay, and then I was just showing you here in this part right there where I cut off the sign outside. Okay, and then here's a look at how it turned out. I hung it out in my flower bed on this ladder, and I love it out there. Every time I go out there, I get like really happy when I see it. Okay, and then I'm gonna preface these next couple little signs by saying that these honestly are not my favorite, and I was really kind of disappointed with like how they turned out, mainly because of the stickers kind of bled through, but just in general because I don't know, I didn't love them, but I'm leaving them in here and I'm showing you guys because I do use them. I left them in my flower bed and I think they look cute, but I think you guys can probably take this idea and run with it, so I'm gonna leave it in here anyway. So I just made I had these little Dollar Tree planks on hand, and one of them was actually already stained from a different project, and I just ended up taking it off and using it for this. But anyway, I painted that one yellow, and then I went ahead and put that wax over it so that the letters would appear yellow. Anyway, and as you can see there, what I did, pretty simple. That's all. And then I ended up putting a little flower on this one, a Dollar Tree flower sticker later, but I don't show that part. Oh, and then I took my black Sharpie marker and traced the letters because, like I said, the sticker bled and I was disappointed and I didn't like that. So when I traced that out, it did make it look a little better, but still wasn't in love with it. And I did take sandpaper and kind of scrape it up too to kind of make those mess ups from the stencil, from the stickers, kind of blend in and just make it look like it was meant to be there, not like it was just a mess up. So anyway, then I hot glued a popsicle stick to the back of these because, like I said, I just wanted them to be like little short things that were gonna go in my flower bed. So anyway, I painted these little signs in the same colors that I did the flowers in the earlier part of the video. This is vintage duck egg, and I just paint this little panel blue. And then I got out the letters to make the word grow in my little stash of letters there from Dollar Tree. And then I just took a baby wipe and wax and just kind of like gave them like a stained effect. And then all I did was hot glue them onto this little sign. And then I put a popsicle stick on the back of it as well. And that was all for this one. And here's a look at how they turned out in the flower bed. And they are cute, but like I said, I messed up, so they kind of disappointed me. But they have the potential to be very cute, so definitely take the idea and run with it. Make your own little flower garden sticks. Alright, and then moving on to this last one, I took these Dollar Tree Easter eggs and I went ahead and just pulled off all the stuff off of them. And when I got this idea because we are currently making a strawberry bed patch thing in our backyard, and I saw these and I was looking at them in my craft room and I flipped them over and I thought those would make an adorable little strawberry. So anyway, I got everything off, pulled the stickers off, sanded them down, and got them all smoothed out and got them ready to paint and make into a strawberry. Okay, and then I took the color, Dixie Belle's color, Rustic red, I believe, or maybe it's barn red, one or the other. Either way, it's like rustic or barn red. Anyway, and then painted these. I gave them 2 coats on each side, especially the side that had the stickers on it, because, or heck, I don't know. 2 coats though, definitely took 2 coats. Okay, so anyway, 2 coats, like I said, I'm sure you get the point on that. And then I took a popsicle stick and broke it in half which really wasn't a great idea. But my thought was that I wanted it to be like rough on the top, like jagged, I guess, which I don't really know. I don't know what I was thinking, because then it just was like sharp. So I just ended up sanding that off and like went with it anyway. But yeah, like I said, I thought I wanted it to be like, not, I don't know, I just didn't want it to, it kind of works out anyway. It kind of goes with how I wanted it to go. Okay, and then I took the hot glue and glued these popsicle sticks to the backs. And I was going to mention, like, these are visible from both sides where I put them in our yard. So I did do the front and the back, but like the backs they don't look as nice, but I wanted them to at least be finished somewhat, so that like from a distance they at least didn't look like just an unfinished piece of a sign. So long story short, anyway, I did both sides. And let's see, I stained them with that wax again, but then I got to thinking after I was watching this back, I was like, why didn't I make those green? Like, strawberry stems are green. But anyway, whatever. I do put leaves on them here later, so they do look green. And okay, so I took the white paint marker and did the little white seed marks, and I think this turns out really cute. And if you were like really good at painting, like I know there's some really awesome painters out there that could make this so cute with their painting skills. Like, I just feel like I want to definitely share this idea of flipping the eggs over and making them into strawberries, because it's super cute and I've never seen it before. So anyway, that's all I'm doing here. Little white dots, making it look like a strawberry. Okay, and I got all the dots done, and then I just got some random scrap greenery that I had on hand, because like I said, these are going outside, and I didn't want to go out and spend any money on them. So scrap greenery it is. Picked out a few pieces that I liked and then threw on some greenery. I didn't think this over very hard, because like I said, these are going to go outside. So I just threw it all on there. And then I threw the little bows back on there that came with the eggs. And I think these just turned out so cute, I think. Okay, and then I did hot glue the sticks back on to the bottoms of the strawberries. And that's literally all there was to this. So easy, so cute. And if you have a little strawberry patch, you can just make these and throw them out in there, and it'll look so cute. Okay, so just to give you guys like a quick little view of what I was talking about, we have this little section right here beside our swing set playground area that we just recently added these rocks to, and we have that barrier wall, so it just kind of made like its own little flower bed. And then my mother-in-law dug up all her strawberries and gave them to us, so we planted them in there. So we're hoping they grow this year. And there's our puppy dog. Anyway, and there's the signs, and I think they turned out super cute, and they just kind of add a fun little touch to the playground. And as usual, thank you all so much for watching. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And if you don't already, go follow me on all the other social medias, especially Instagram. I'm almost at 10,000 over there, and I'm so excited. So if you don't already follow me on there, definitely go check it out. But yes, thank you all so much for watching.